What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? It's your player partner, Captain Pimpin'. Yes, sir. Shout out to all my Anchor family, you know, holding it down. It's the Captain, baby. It's another episode of Crunk Lit Fresh. You know what time it is, man. We about to get into some of this football that we had over the weekend. You already know. Once again, it's your player partner, Captain Pimpin'. If y'all didn't know. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate all the love. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe after the video if you enjoyed yourself. You feel me? But let's get into this. If y'all don't know, I am an Atlanta Falcon fan. You feel me? I've been an Atlanta Falcon fan since '98. You feel me? So, let's go ahead and talk about my Falcons. And y'all Falcons, if you rock with the Falcons. Now, if you're a Falcon hater, exit stage left or right, however you want to see it. You feel me? We're going to try to do big things, or we're going to do big things this year. You feel me? So, Art ain't playing with y'all. Mr. Smith ain't playing with y'all. The GM ain't playing with y'all. We're going to let y'all know that the Falcons came to play and came to win. So, first preseason kicked off. I watched it on Friday. It was a good game. Started off a little slow, a little stagnant, but it's all good. It is what it is. The final score, if you didn't know, we played the Miami Dolphins. And I don't know about y'all, I'm getting tired of scrimmaging them every year. It feels like it's every year. I want to see new teams that we go against. I don't care if they don't bring the starters in. I don't care. I want to see new competition. We didn't play Miami like twice out of the last 4 or 5 years. And I'm like, is that because it's a shorter drive to Miami? Why we can't play New England or play Kansas City or somebody else? Got to do better with that. I don't know who's doing all the scheduling when it comes to these scrimmaging games, this and the third. I ain't feeling it. I ain't feeling it at all. I got my buddy. He a big Miami fan. We be putting money on games. We didn't put no money on this preseason game, but we did put money on the game, I think, last year, the year before when we played Miami. So, anywho, let's get into this. I had an issue with all the networks and everybody who was doing the scrimmage and practice, and they were showing that the Falcons was getting burnt by Tyreek Hill, and we putting our defenders on ice and skates, but they wasn't really showing nothing about the Falcons. It was all about Miami. All about Miami. So I was slick frustrated on Tuesday and Wednesday because all these NFL networks, all these other takes that they was doing, showing the Falcons defender on skates, on ice. He slipped. He was getting juked out his shoes, whatever you wanted to call it. You feel me? And I wasn't a big fan of that. I'm like, where's the Falcon tapes? They said Ritter did good. Where the tapes at? They said Bijan did good. Where's the tapes at? All they kept showing was the Falcons being embarrassed, because that's the video they showed. But verbally, coming out of Miami, saying that the Falcons own the 2 days when they did 7-on-7. I want to see the video. I don't know about y'all. I wanted to see the video. I wanted to see my Atlanta Falcons improve, especially on the defense. And y'all couldn't show that. So I was highly upset. I couldn't wait till the preseason just to see the preseason. So let's get into some of this stuff. Ritter did not play. I was quite disappointed. I thought he'd at least give me about three plays. You know, 3 plays would have been good. You know, a little bit of Bijan or something. But let me tell you right now, Logan Woodside, the quarterback, shout out to the whole third string. And if he was second string, practice squad, all shout out to y'all. Because that game was good. Y'all did a good job. Logan Woodside trying to fight for that spot on that position. They trying to see if they're going to keep that third wide receiver. And I understand it, but that man was good. He didn't throw a touchdown. But he did go 14 for 23 for 146 yards. So that's pretty good. You know, we had the running backs in there. Mr. Washington went 12 for 27 yards, 2.2 average. He started off the game running the ball. He hit the hole real nicely and everything. Not to my liking, being honest, but he definitely put on a little show. It was like, I'm gonna hit you in the mouth. I'm gonna hit you in the mouth. I'm gonna get you tired. I'm gonna get you tired over and over again. And then Godwin, I'm not about to butcher this man's name. He came in there wrecking havoc on that defense. And he went 13 carries for 70 yards, averaged 5.4 yards, and a touchdown. That touchdown was unbelievable because he barely got touched. He barely got touched. He was shifty. I liked his aggressiveness. It was like after Washington then got him like tired down and the defense felt like they was, oh, the running back not gonna do anything. And they bring Mr. Godwin in. And they didn't really have an answer for him. Like I said, he averaged 5.4 yards. I mentioned some of these wide receivers. Xavier Malone, he received 2 catches for 50 yards, averaged 25 yards. Whiteside, he had a reception. Also, I did like the running back Washington. He had 3 receptions for 19 yards. He averaged 6.3 yards. So that he showed his versatility. Even though we are stacked as running backs. We are stacked for running backs already. I definitely appreciate Washington and Godwin. So I wish nothing for the best for them. I hope they make the practice squad. We keep them on the team, especially Godwin. I am a big fan of Godwin after I seen that. Scotty Miller got in the game. He got 1 reception for 9 yards. A lot of people want to talk about Scotty Miller. Josh Ali. Let's talk about that missed catch. Let's talk about it. He put it on the money. He put it there. Woodside put it there. Ali, come on, man. You get paid for this. The ball touch your hands, boss. You gotta catch it. That's how we was talking football. Gotta catch it. Gotta catch it. You know. Especially if everybody keep having whispers and talking about do we need a second wide receiver? You didn't make your case for that, boss. You didn't make your case for that number 2 slot. You didn't, not with that one. You got to play every game like it's a real game. I don't care if it's preseason because they still got to get in that work. They still getting paid more money than me. So, you know, they still got to put in that work. We still want to see you to put on a good show or performance. You know. Defense. Let's switch over to the defense side. Man, I'm proud of y'all. I'm proud of them 3rd strings, practice squad, 2nd strings, whatever string you was. The defensive line was putting on that pressure. I'm going to talk about the first one that showed up and showed out. Hams. DeMarco Hams. 5 tackles, 2 assists. He had a pick. A pick. He picked that ball off. It was on. It was on. The defensive line was getting pushed, got sacks. The linebackers I was not happy with. I don't know. It's the in-space thing that bothers me. I don't know what to say about that. We got to figure out something when it comes to these linebackers. That's why we missed out on Houston that went to them kitty cats. The Carolina Panthers, if you don't know who I'm talking about. You know, down here, if you're a Falcon fan, you got a name for your division team regardless. You know, everybody got their own. Some people got similar, you know. So it is what it is. But the Carolina Panthers end up getting Justin Houston for that 1 year. I'm like, come on, Falcons. We couldn't pay him. We couldn't pay him. We just couldn't cut by two people. A veteran that we needed. But it's all good. We digress. It is what it is. So, just highlight a few people. Like I said, Marco Helms, Tay Davis, Ebriketti. He showed up in the second half. He didn't really do nothing at first, but they showed up. Borders, that boy can ball out. That grown man can ball out. You know, he was all over the place. He had a pick also. A few tackles. Let me see. I think it was Harrison. Zach Harrison had that that hit on the quarterback or on that running back. I was like, okay, this rookie gonna do something. Shout out to D. Offord. That return, 79 yards. And shout out to Trey Flowers for that if I want to say, I think that first interception towards the end zone. If you don't know, go back and watch. He's the one who deflected the ball for it to be picked off. Yeah. So, all in all, my wrap up, I'm proud of the first preseason game. We got another game coming up against the Cincinnati Bengals. That's here in Georgia, in Atlanta, where I reside at. And we're going to see. They say that Ritter going to play. Hopefully I see that. They say Bijan probably going to play. Hopefully we're going to see that. I'm not sure about my man, Kyle Pitts, but they hinting that he may or may not play. I'm not sure. What I'm going to tell you what I am disappointed in, and I don't, like I said, I don't care if it's preseason. Because this position is one of those positions that you do all the time. Young Waku? Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on. Young Waku. Nobody gonna talk about it? I was on one of my guys' podcasts the other day. Well, on Friday after the show was after the game was over with, and we jumped on live. Shout out to Smitty Sports Machine and Alberto 95 North, Big Low, Uncle Steve. Shout out to Chris. I think it was A1 Podcast. I'm not sure. But shout out to them, man. Definitely, I'll be watching them on here. Young Waku, all you have to do is kick the ball. Use the top kicker. So you telling me you're nervous in preseason? Or was that a new holder? I didn't even see who was holding the football. But come on, cool. You know we be yelling your name in the stadium. We ain't saying boo, we saying cool. Preseason, you missed 2 extra points. 2. I don't know what to say about that. You the kicker. Are you mad at Bijan because he got your number now? Well, which was Vic's number. You lost your mojo because you lost your jersey? Come on, cool. You lost your mojo because you lost your jersey? What is it? Talk to me, cool. You still the best kicker. All I'm saying is we wasn't expecting that out of you. We was not expecting that. I don't know no Falcons fan that was like, oh yeah, cool gonna miss a couple extra points. Nobody wasn't expecting you to miss the extra points, cool. Come on now, play. Anywho, we digress once again because this week coming, we go against the Cincinnati Bengals here at the crib. So cool, you can redeem yourself there. You feel me? So anywho, let's go into some Falcons news. That right there, I just wrapped up with what I've seen. Let's talk about some of these Falcons news and what's going on in the organization. And see what's really been going on. Today's news, another linebacker like I just presented has been waived. And a lot of people say been cut. Markel, however you want to say it, Walker has been waived by the Atlanta Falcons, which to me is no surprise. He wasn't doing too much. I didn't bring him up in my little spiel and my little report. That was another Thomas Dimitroff person. You feel me? So we have waived him, but we also, it's interesting, we get a Defensive Player of the Year from the USFL, Mr. Frank. So we shall see how this goes. I was texting my buddy the other day, shots me. He said he seen it, and he hoped that it don't bite the Atlanta Falcons, going forward. And I understand that. But the Falcons have let go of Markel Walker. Waived him, cut him, however you want to look at it. You feel me? It looks like we have signed a DB, Bliss Austin, to the roster. Looked like he came from the Jets. This was just reported 34 minutes ago. So another DB in the DB core room, in the DB room. His career, Austin has racked up 98 combined tackles, 8 pass defended, and 2 forced fumbles in his best season came in 2020. So we still headhunting on the defense. We're still looking to get this defense together. Like I said, my question marks is our linebackers. But you got to understand, it's only a handful of people that's positions are safe. The rest of y'all are not safe. You know who you are. You got a first string, second string, third string. Not saying that a second string can't take a first string person position. Not saying that a third string can't take a first string person position. But you're going to have to put in that work. You're going to have to put in that work. Nobody's better than the other. But at the same time, stats, numbers, draft picks, money, don't lie. It is what it is. So, in conclude, I just want to thank y'all once again. If you like this episode, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Once again, it's your player partner, Captain Pimpin'. You feel me? Signing off.
Getting